contest of speed.
Contest of speed.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Contest of Speed. This is our Season 15 opener for EU3. My name is dsummers90, and I am joined by the reigning EU4 champion and my beautiful assistant, Grellis.
Wow, that never gets old. EU4 champ? It might be because there hasn't been any EU4 since, but we'll forget that. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I hope we're all doing well this evening. I've got to admit, I'm very excited for this. We're about to see kicking off tonight, because this is not just the EU3 opener, but the opener to the entirety of Contest of Speed Season 15. How are you today, my friend?
I'm a little nervous, but I am looking forward to seeing how these guys do.
Yeah, I think pre-race nerves somehow does apply to commentating as well, but I think it only makes you better.
You are not wrong, but here we go. How is everyone in the chat? And I'm looking forward to seeing how everyone is doing in the race. We have currently got Enzon, who is one of our new drivers for the season, out on track. He is right behind what I believe is Fragnista.
Yes, Enzon
Yes.
he paired up with Pipetech this season in the Ferrari team. So I know Pipetech has originally raced with Ferrari when we were back in the U4.
That is correct, yes.
Interesting to see how he does.
Back then, he was paired up with X427, who I got into a couple of scraps with. But apart from that, they were a relatively strong team. But for the last season, X427 and Neil B have been teammates. They were in the Aston Martins last season in EU3. Another pairing that has been around for a little while, they've been around for a season or so, is Piney Penguin and Nathan in the McLarens. Oh, and can you get Kev an invite? I believe he has lagged out of the session there, which is unfortunate because he is potentially one of the faster drivers on the track, but he won't be able to show off his TT Merchant pace.
Well, hopefully he will, because I've invited him back. So we'll see how that goes.
It has it's retired him from the session, unfortunately, so he cannot actually set a time in this quali, which is highly unfortunate, but that's just the way the game is at the moment. Oh, and a fixter has also left the section. If you can get Adam a quick invite, please. So we are currently following Fragnista going through turn 11. I know Fragnista has been in the COS system for a while now, but I've never actually had to race him, so I don't know what it's like for him to race, but it'll be interesting to see who will get the top spot here in Bahrain.
We go through the grid and the teams.
We shall. So, and Enzon has just pipped Fragnista by 3 tenths. Let's quickly do this lineup, shall we, guys? And Andre goes fastest again.
Right, starting with Red Bull, we've got Almanac and A Fixter, who should hopefully be back in the lobby soon. Enzon and Pipe Tech at Ferrari, Sandy Dam and Dougie at Aston Martin, and then Sam and Cordish at Williams. Heavy at Kick Sauber, and I'll let you do the rest.
And we've also got Real Ashton Army and Andre over in Mercedes. We've got Piney Penguin and Nathan in the McLarens. We've got Saigate all by himself, not racing tonight. In the Alpine, we have also got Kev and Fragnista in the Racing Bulls, and we've also got X427 and Neilby in the Haas. Let's get over here.
Sometimes, if my eyes do not deceive me, Real Ashton Army, for a second, put it on pole position, unfortunately topped by Almanac.
And he was 4/10 ahead of the car behind him as well. Wow, I can't believe I missed that.
Yeah, unfortunately, pipped by Almanac. Well, I say pipped, it's 5/10. That's a significant margin.
Let's see here. So we've got Piney Penguin out on his first lap. He had a purple sector 1. And he's coming up behind his teammate on the back straight here. So let's see how this plays out for him. Will his teammate give him the slipstream down that long straight before the last 2 corners?
Well, I don't know how much of an advantage that is around here, but of course, any advantage is an advantage at the end of the day. And if the grid is going to be as close as we suspected it might be, every little helps.
That is very true. It doesn't look like he was close enough for the slipstream, and it doesn't look like he got the purple sector 2 either. Let's see where he goes. Up to 6th place. And we can now go on with his teammate, Nathan, who is now starting his first lap.
Let's have a look at how this goes for Nathan. Coming down the second DRS straight into turn 4. Tricky here. You don't want to go too wide. Can go a little bit far out on the exit, but he keeps it in. Very nice. The S's now can be quite tricky, and this right hairpin at the bottom, it's not an easy one, especially if you're running no ABS.
That is very true.
We're now to the infamous turn 10. Lockups are frequent here, but thankfully he's got right through that and into the DRS, wide open. He'll go through the S's now, which can be treacherous at times.
Yes, but and he invalidates in turn 11. Unfortunate for Nathan there, he will have to go again. But if you take the S's correctly, you can actually cut quite a bit on the left side, in the left corner. And let's see if I can turn you up a little bit, because apparently you are a little quiet.
Okay. I'm not sure if Piney's on a lap at the moment. He might be on another lap. He looks to be going quick. Oh no, he's not. He's not using his DRS. He's going into the pits. So we're going to have a quiet moment here on the track for a second.
We do have Sandydam on a lap right now. It is their first qualifying with Kos. And gets a purple sector 2 on their first run.
Very good. Hopefully that's not just a PB and that is an actual purple sector 2. We'll see as he comes around the penultimate corner.
Apologies, guys. I did turn Grelis up on my OBS. I don't know if it has worked. And that is pole. Penultimate. I can't think of the word, but provisional. Thank you. It's provisional pole for Sandydam. That was one hell of a lap for him to get that.
Almost 4/10 ahead of Almanac. That'll take some beating on the second round of laps here.
Yes, but the track will be wearing in. There will be more rubber on the track. Who do we have on an outlap right behind him? It looks like it is A Fixter on his hot lap.
I have just noticed Pipe Tech has set his lap on mediums, and despite being a second behind Sandydam currently, if he gets on those softs, potentially a front runner for pole.
Potentially, yes. There is quite a difference between mediums and softs around this track, especially when it comes to tyre degradation.
Yeah,
Oh,
harsh
and-
one round.
Okay, so Apple Juice, who is Fred on our listings, he is a new driver, literally got his stuff sorted out today to join EU3 for this race. And he was just getting out of the way and we had a yellow flag. But let's see where a fixter ends up putting it when he comes across the line.
Yep, he's used all of his battery. He's going to open the DRS as soon as possible as he comes over the line. It's going to end P4, 129.1. Not bad. Not far off his teammate in terms of the order, but a 6/10 gap. Those
And
front three.
Neil B comes across the line to put it into third, and then he is completely moved out of the way by Enzon.
Wow, that was quick. I didn't see that. Was Enzon in the slipstream there?
I don't think he was. He was just on a very good lap. We have a Mercedes coming over the line. That is Andre, and he goes up into fourth place with a 28.789. We have, let's see, so that is an Alpine coming across the line now. And we've also got Real Ashton Army starting his lap. This is a driver who has made great strides in the last 2 seasons. I remember racing him in EU4 in season 13, and credit to the guy, he would just be driving for fun. So he would get out of the way, he wouldn't fight, and then watching him race in season 14, he put in the effort and he started fighting for positions. He actually made an effort to push to get better at driving, to actually make himself competitive. I'm interested to see how he does this season.
Well, he started off well, at least in this qualifying P6, not far off his teammate as well. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2 there. So he's going slowly. I think that's not the one who was on the line. But
That is Andre.
oh, Apple Juice is spot. There he goes. Had to get on the curb out of the.
He had a
the
bit of a
second
slide.
yeah. He's done well to keep it in. He's not disqualified. We'll see where this lap puts him. If it improves on the 130.8, hopefully he will.
Let's see.
Someone's asked, who's the predicted winners?
Honestly, out of this group, I would probably say a good shout for potential winners from the people that I know that X427 can be very quick, and if he's in front of you, he can make that Ferrari powered Haas very wide. He can make it very difficult for you to get past him, and that is unfortunate for Nathan coming around the last corner and invalidating on the outside. Let's see what Almanac can do.
It's going to be a tricky prediction for the winners there. I think we're going to have to get at least this race out of the way before we can make some solid predictions. But like you say, there's a couple of people we know how they race. I think Real Ashton Army will be exciting to see how far up he'll finish. I want to see Nathan get a lap in. I know he can be quick at times.
Yes, he can be quick. Piney Penguin as well. He can also be very quick on the one lap, but he tends to have an issue of getting into incidents during the race. I know from experience that the likes of Pipe Tech and